Enterprise risk should really be seen as a journey, and I think there's a lot to be gained from taking small steps as well as reaching the final goal. You need to think about making progress towards understanding uncertainty better, controlling your business better, and doing all of those things over a period of time.
The key element is to analyze your business, your processes, to analyze the way you are trying to reach the goals of your business and to try to understand which are the factors which can drive you in a different direction.
So the contribution Milliman has made has been to develop techniques that look at the organization and make sure the organization is resilient. So even though an organization cannot quantify risks, they can still be prepared for it and respond to it.
It's a really powerful thing to have someone reflect back to you that actually the behaviour of the market or the behaviour of a company is not actually what you thought it was. And that goes to show that the role that biases or perceptions and behaviour and culture play in a whole lot of decisions sometimes does need a bit of quantification and assessment in there.
So we are not just doing strategic consultancy or general consultancy or whatever, but we can go farther on it. We can help you with implementing it. We can help you with organizing the compliance function. We can help you with creating reporting tools.
Risk and understanding risk is really the common language across a number of organisations and across a number of industries. So those concepts and management approaches are readily transferable from one sector to the other.
The key point for Milliman is that the techniques that we're developing now are really related to organizational structure, and therefore they're transferable from one organization to the next.
So one of the interesting things we found moving outside of our traditional sectors is that uncertainty looks pretty much the same wherever it is. And so applying the tools and techniques we've developed in somewhere like energy or in agriculture or mining, it's exactly the same type of process from our perspective.
By creating proper performance measurement, risk management, oil companies, energy sector, these are all markets which we can serve on this perspective. In fact, by doing exactly the same what you're doing for an insurance company. The technical risks are different, but all the economic risks are more or less the same.
And so being able to understand the dynamics and being able to understand the financial consequences and subsequently being able to mitigate those financial consequences, that's a core part of an organisation's risk management program and framework.
At the end of the day, any inefficiency in any system is a cost to somebody, whether it be priced inefficiencies whereby consumers pay higher costs, or externalities like pollution, carbon pollution, aren't taken account of. They're things that make society weaker more generally. So I think if we can develop better tools, put them in the hands of the people that are actually running the assets that provide the services that we need today, and one would argue we'll need a lot more of as time goes on, then we're doing a good job.
There's now a broad understanding at the most senior levels, at the board and the executive level, as to the value that a properly formatted enterprise risk framework and process can deliver to the organisation.
We see there's a big difference between Milliman and the other management consulting firms we could work with. There is a breadth of expertise spread across the globe that it just seems so easy to tap into that I just haven't seen that before with other big consulting firms. But also when it comes to uncertainty and systems and complex systems, the guys at Milliman tend to live and breathe this stuff every day.
I think it is exciting for a lot of Milliman consultants to see that journey from traditional actuarial consulting all the way through to developing thought leadership in healthcare and pensions and now even beyond into energy and mining and other sectors. And a lot of that really comes down to the core skills in understanding uncertainty, developing the very best of tools and techniques in helping clients get to grips with that and then explaining it in a way that they understand.